So, Chris, is Elon Musk buying up some Cardano?
I don't know, Nick. You tell me.
Well, on that note, Chris, yeah, I think we've got some interesting news, guys. So still obviously in that very early stages of everything, but there's some speculation, some tweets flying around, some, bios changing daily almost, Chris. So we're going to get into a little bit of, what's going on with Elon Musk. Is he interested in Cardano? Is he just trolling, Charles Hoskinson and all that kind of good stuff? So we're going to get into that, see what's going on. So if you do find this video useful, informative, maybe there's a dash of entertainment in there, go ahead and smash that like button. Chris appreciates it, I appreciate it, and I like to think that you do too. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos, live streams, and even the premieres that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And you'll never miss an update on Cardano, XRP, eGold, or many of the other projects that we're invested in. So it's well worth subscribing. Right, with that said, Chris, let's jump over to the desktop and take a look at exactly what's going on here. Lots up for grabs. Right, so Elon Musk changes his Twitter bio, Chris, to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗧𝗕. Is he really trolling Cardano? Let's see what's going on.
He is.
I think he is. I think he is trolling. Whether or not, but he did the same with Bitcoin in the early stages and all that kind of stuff. He did a lot with Doge. Is he now going after a bit of Cardano action? Let's see what's going on. So in summary, this particular article here, it's looking at how the Cardano community is speculating on Elon Musk's, possible trolling of the cryptocurrency, and maybe even whether or not there's going to be an ADA purchase announcement. So, there's kind of lots of speculations there. There's also going to kind of summarize the speculations that say that, ultimately Musk could be referring to the programming language or the 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗀 when he updated his bio. So let's get into this article, Chris. It's obviously, anything that Elon Musk seems to do on Twitter gets a lot of attention, doesn't it? So this is obviously no exception. So after Elon Musk changed his Twitter bio to 𝗕𝗪𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗧𝗕, wild speculation began. Today within the Cardano community, Chris, and it's all about whether or not the Tesla CEO may, have been making reference to the cryptocurrency. So the theory that took hold was that Musk was actually trolling Cardano, and even Cardano creator and the IOG CEO Charles Hoskinson, reinforced the theory in a Twitter post. So Hoskinson spoke of several signs that points to basically some kind of premise, I guess, towards this thesis, right? And ultimately, for example, the K in Musk's bio could refer to the meta programming language called K, which was developed by Runtime Verification, one of Cardano's partners. And here we can obviously see the tweet, right, from Charles Hoskinson, right? He goes, in case you're wondering, and he adds Elon Musk is trolling Cardano. And yes, we love you for it, puppy. So, mildly entertaining stuff, isn't it, Chris?
It is. It really is, Nick.
Fantastic. And, one community member, commented that the programming language will allow the process of upgrading systems, to be, simplified, right? So referring to a presentation by Charles Hoskinson, explaining how developers will be able to, migrate from Ethereum to write smart contracts on Cardano using JavaScript or, C++, and all these various fantastic languages. That's basically, more encompassing than that of Ethereum. The community member explained that K will be a game changer, and it absolutely will. It's huge, and if you have time, guys, do check out Charles Hoskinson's video all about the pool, the island, and or the island, the pool, and the ocean. I think it was something like that is kind of phrased. And ultimately, Ethereum is a pool. It's a little tiny pond, if you will, whereas Cardano is an island that's sat on top of an ocean. At least that's the kind of the theory and the metaphor is trying to get at there. And basically, the ocean is all of the developers in all of these different programming languages. K will be a game changer. Whereas Ethereum is its own little pond, right? It's completely isolated from the ocean, and it only has access to a few developers, tiny, tiny amount of developers in the grand scheme of things. So ultimately, Cardano does encompass more and will basically, grow rapidly with so many more developers being able to actually contribute to it. So K is a big thing, and it definitely is a game changer, Chris. So Musk could also be referring to the K parameter, which is something within the Cardano configurations, specifically around the staking rewards and the pools and the delegation process. And for those who don't know, basically parameter K is used to determine the saturation point, for example, within a pool. So, it's currently at 63 million. If they decide to change parameter K down a little bit, then ultimately you could see something like a 40 million saturation point, which will then mean more pools will have to spin up to, increase the decentralization and all that kind of good stuff. So they could be referring to parameter K as well. But, when Musk changed his Twitter bio to Meta for K, he also made a change to his profile picture. In this picture, there was, a junction in the middle of a road, which is split into two, representing a fork in the road. And this is often being, was also referred or referenced, Hoskinson pointed out, as the Mary hard fork, right? So, as evidence of the theories, communities members believe that the entrepreneur's surname Musk, basically matches Hoskinson's announcements around the arrival of birds, right? However, for the moment, everything seems to be, pure speculation and just a bit of fun. But it definitely could be if we follow that kind of road and thought pattern. Then yeah, it could be also a bird. Then that could be also symbolizing Elon Musk. So lots of really interesting stuff, Chris. But do you want to go through a bit more evidence?
Yeah. So I guess as evidence for the theories, community members believe that the entrepreneur's surname Musk, is a Musk 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗃 bird's name, matching Hoskinson's announcement about the arrival of birds. However, for the moment, everything remains just, seems to be pure speculation, doesn't it, Nick?
It does, yeah. So, in addition, popular YouTubers, Daily Altcoins, they also did a bit of piece on this as well. So, if you wanted to dig up more, you can probably find it on, a lot of this is going to be on Twitter. A lot of it's going to be on YouTube as well. So, it's going to be fun to see how it unfolds for sure. But yeah, definitely wanted to kind of just call it out. It's interesting. It could potentially be something big that could happen to the Cardano, an ADA price specifically, but also just big for the space as a whole. And also, it's worth also just pointing out the ADA chart to the USD here. We're not going to do too much on chart analysis on this particular video, but I just wanted to point out that we had a good day today, and then it's come back a little bit of a retracement. I'm just going to zoom in, but we're basically still following this downward trend, which means we've still got a little bit of time left before we reach that point where I think this thing's going to shoot on out. So what I'm going to do is just going to put in that that date range for us. So we'll exclude today. We'll just look for tomorrow. By 5 more days, we'll know for sure what way that's going to go. I think it will happen a little bit sooner because we also have this area of support. So if we come down anywhere here, we could potentially say actually it could be 4 days. So we'll have to see how this thing plays out, but crunch time is coming. There's a limited amount of time now, Chris, to actually get on board here with ADA before we potentially take out that next price target, hit the all-time highs, and all that kind of good stuff. I think we're going to have an interesting week ahead for Cardano, Chris, for sure. And that being said, there's so many other fantastic things that are going on as well. We cannot forget what's going on the 1st of March, which is the Mary hard fork on the mainnet. That's going to bring in and usher in all of those fantastic native tokens. Specifically to start with, we're going to see the AGI ADA token being minted over on Cardano. Really looking forward to that one. I'm going to start switching over all of my Ethereum-based AGI over to Cardano-based AGI. That's going to be an awesome day to be able to do that. So that's good. I'm really looking forward to that. We obviously have the government announcements eventually. We'll promise by the end of February, all being well, that we'll have that news hitting. And also, we won't forget about that liquidity element as well, Chris. We'll have to see what goes on there. Lots of pools have been spun up with 32 million in there. Lots of speculation around whether that's going to be Coinbase, etc. So lots to kind of be hopeful for in the next few days. I think we're closing in now towards the end of February, and things are going to start getting really heated here, I think, for the ADA token. Anything you want to leave the guys with, Chris?
Yeah, so I expect lots of announcements over the next sort of few weeks, like Nick's alluding to there. I think it's going to be busy for us. I think we're going to be doing lots of Cardano content, which many of you will be really pleased to hear about, I'm sure. But just going back to the Elon Musk side of things, so I think it'd be good to sort of give a summary of our thoughts as well, Nick. So for me, like, I would be very, very surprised if Elon Musk hasn't got his hand in a bag of ADA by now. I'm pretty sure that he is just torturing us in the lead up to probably coming clean and saying that he owns some. And I think that's going to move price as well, which we've seen with the likes of I call it Dogecoin, but you know the one I mean.
The joke coin.
Yeah, joke coin. And for me, like, I kind of see that as a summary of my thoughts anyway. I don't know what yours are, Nick, or whether they align to mine.
No, exactly. Yeah, I'll pretty much aligned. I think I'll be surprised if he doesn't already have any ADA or is not already there. What he won't do is wait for that announcement, right? He's not going to announce it and then buy it. He's going to buy it beforehand. So yeah, you do watch that space. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. So guys, if you did find this video useful, informative, definitely go ahead and smash that like button. Chris really appreciates it. I really appreciate it. And I like to think that you appreciate it too. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you're not yet subscribed, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you'll be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with all this said and done, we hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Take care.